Well, had to figure this whole thing out. So anyways, now that it's all up and running, what a mess. What a mess, what a mess. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Figured I would hop on and just talk. So much going on in the world. Figured I'd chit chat for a few. I think I'm early too, but whatever. So how has everyone been? We have had a lot of interesting stuff going on lately. And I turned this thing on, it said to rotate on top of the rest of the world. And I ended up having to cancel that one. It wouldn't let me do this video sideways. It was straight up and down. But either way, I'm a few minutes early, I do believe. Just check and see what's going on. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, I had a different stream set up, and this thing wouldn't take the stream. It left the video straight up and down. It was all messed up. I couldn't figure it out, so I just shut it off real quick and turned another one on. I think I'm still a minute or two early. But what are you up to, man? A lot of stuff in the news. Trying to break this thing out of here, see if it works. A lot of stuff in the news. Garbage. I always miss the garbage, especially when I'm on carbide course. Fine. Got a cheap sharpener. Let's say Smith's or something like that. I wanted something I could just like throw in a bag. Another one I can't find my other one, and I was like, you know what? I need to buy one. And these were like $3. What does it say? Too much going on out there, dude. I know. Just the stuff I saw from you today was enough stuff to put somebody into like, what in the hell's going on out there? Yeah, so it's too much. Everything's just crashing down. Everything's crumbling slowly. But whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. Right? Doesn't matter. It's too slow. I have a couple of those sharpeners. Yeah, little ones like that. I got this other one. Don't tell nobody. I'll show you a sneak peek of it. But I want to check this thing out. 6-in-1. Believe it or not, it's got a little ferro rod on it. I literally just got that thing. I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I'm trying to be like as conservative as possible with my money. But I was like, you know what? I really need a halfway decent one. My other one broke. And then the one that yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Besides that, I had like a samurai shark, and that thing was incredible. And I left it in my one little EDC bag that I carried everywhere with me. I know I pulled it out somewhere. It might even be in my trunk. I had so much crap in my trunk, but yeah, that I can't find it. And we were sharpening blades the other day. I'm going, where is this thing? Because it had a special piece on it, kind of like this one, where it has that little piece there, so you can get inside the serration and stuff. And yeah, this one's a thin little thing too, so it's gonna be cool. A little ferro rod in there. That's interesting. I'll have to give it the thumbs up or the thumbs down, how flimsy it is or how good it works. But I want to see, it was like $9 or something. See what I get stuck once in a while ordering stuff off of Amazon just because the wife's like, I need this. I can only find whatever, and it's over on Amazon. And I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll order something. So then I look around and I'm like, ooh, I gotta get something. And this little thing, it seems tough enough. Throw that in a bag. Yeah, that works. It should work. I hope it works. That thing just felt all right. Yeah, pretty slow, these live streams, and I haven't done nothing since I did that live stream the other day. I haven't even put up a video. I never finished reviewing the one blade. Actually got an additional blade. I know I said I was done buying knives. Now I have to be done buying knives because I could have gotten like 2 25-pound bags of rice for the price that I paid for that blade probably. So I should probably be getting either more food or more ammo. And I definitely have a problem with ammo. And I got a dentist appointment this coming week. Man, that's gonna kill me. It's It's always more money than they say. And be like, oh, $100 for the appointment. You get in there like, we need this, that, the other thing. $800. I'm like, that's what the insurance. It's like you're one dental visit away or even emergency visit away from a personal SHTF of going broke. Those cheap sharpeners get built up on them. I'm not sure the best way to clean. Yeah, what those little ones, right? Yeah. I don't know if this one, it says carbide, so yeah, it will probably break down a little bit. The one that I had was tungsten and it never got any buildup on it. And that ceramic, that fine part, I could see that happening. I just rubbed that thing across there a couple times and you can see it's already taking some of the color off of it. But I'm just thinking of when I'm out and about, instead of dragging a big one along, same with that little one, that I could use that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See how good it is. Right in between the V. Yep. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's going to be a fun one. Whatever. I need something. I don't know if you probably can't blow it off good enough, but you could probably wipe it down with a rag or something, or even the tip of the knife, maybe scrape that out of there, depending on how nasty it gets, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on just because you see everything that's going on in the world, and do you see anything possibly that's gonna become of any of this? Everybody pretty much saw what happened to the El Presidente. So they all pretty much know about that, and everybody knows that that's great because the one dude said he got all the arm tickets or whatever. So you would think that everything would be fine and nothing could possibly happen. But it appears not. So however that's going to end up turning out for everybody, it's just all the other options are not too great. If he's not there, it gets worse, right? So I don't know what you guys have been. He's going back in the basement. Oh boy. Yeah, that's good. I can actually see this from here if I get close enough. I'm leaning forward. I need a better way to do this, like with a laptop or something. I got a laptop, but I can't figure out how to get online with it. Even if I go onto the site and everything and try to go live, the camera thing's all messed up. It's too slow. Probably for the head treatment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's just among other things. I mean, we got next week, we got the interest rates. Interest rates are going to pop next week. I think most people say it's somewhere around 1%. Everybody's like, it doesn't affect me. I'm not buying nothing. But it's like, yeah, it kind of does, because as soon as interest rates go all the way up, you end up with that housing crash or something like that, full-blown recession. You end up getting everything. It's bad news. Really, it's bad news. So it's going to be, I mean, if they don't raise it up, though, the inflation goes even further up. And I guess technically speaking, you're supposed to have the interest rate higher than the inflation. How's the berries going? Oh my gosh, dude, berries. You see that fly? Seems like every time I turn this video on, a fly gets in here somehow. I don't even know how it gets in here. But berries, I've got a lot in the freezer. And yeah, I don't know when they're going to do some of the jam or whatever. They all make jam though. And I don't know if he took any to dehydrate. We're going to have some dehydrated ones too. We're going to try to vacuum seal those up. So you got something right away you can just pick up and eat or something like that. It'll last a little bit longer, but we eat so much while we're out there. Last weekend, last weekend, it was by the handfuls, because instead of just having that one berry that was purple on the end with all the red ones around it, it was just all of them were black purple. They were just, man. You can eat it, a ton of it. Probably go back out this weekend and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go out this weekend, probably grab more. Let's see what if I can stay awake long enough. That's been the biggest problem is time lately. I've been trying to stay on top of time and trying to hit everything in time. And maybe I'm gonna start hitting a few less things at a time. No, I missed it. There's gotta be a way I could leave that thing up there. The one berries turning colors yet. Oh, I haven't gone back up there since. I've pretty much just been going on the weekend out to the property, just between gas and time. Time. Everything's time. Everything takes time. I wish I could get out there a couple more days a week. Actually, I tried to buy a house closer to over there when I sold the other house, just so I could be closer. I could get out there a lot more often. I want to build out there eventually, but right now it was like 1 to 3 years to get something started up to build, and then it was like I forget, 20% down or something like that. I mean, it's quite a penny to get something rolling on land like that. I've got a well out there. I've got power to the land. It's not turned on right now, but it will. I'll have an option if I really wanted to. I was trying to do some more off the grid, like a little, like them Amish sheds that look like log cabins, or just a regular one even that's bigger and finished inside. They all got steel roofs and stuff. Sorry about the yawning. Jeez, I wasn't yawning until I came down here, and I'm like, oh, I'm ready for bed. But they have like metal roofs on them and everything already. You can get ones with the outlets already put into them. You can get ones with a room on the back of them. It was like $500 down. I'm just trying to catch up on your past video content. Great to hear you're still working the land. Dude, I'm out there at least once on the weekend. And I have gone out on Saturday and just spent the night out there, camped out overnight, and then kept going the next day because I got stuff to tear out, stuff to clean up. Man, excuse me for that. I just cannot stop yawning all of a sudden. I might stand up for a minute before I fall asleep. It's like the first time I sat down today, and now I'm like, well, dude, I could go to bed. It's that 3 a.m. stuff waking up. It's just no good. It's nice. I'm clearing out an even bigger gardening section for next year. So this fall, I'm going to hit it real hard over there. I'm going to try to get out on Friday after work and just spend 2 nights out there. That way, you know, when I'm ready to pass out, I just go to bed. When I'm ready to wake up, I just wake up and keep going. Get enough stuff done. I want to put a little foundation area and drop something on it. So like maybe I had something to sleep in instead of like my little cocoon tent or something like that. I could have something more of a building out there instead of just being out in the middle of the wilderness with nothing, and maybe put a little wood stove in there or something. I did this a couple live streams ago. I couldn't stop yawning. About half of that is, oh no, 20 milligrams caffeine. I don't think it's enough to help. But yeah, I could show you a sneak peek real quick. The one that I didn't review yet or finish was that one that I had out the other day, last live stream. That little thing there, like I haven't even cut that lanyard off yet, but this thing's got a real nice grip to it, really good feel to it. And I'll show you this one. The last one I'll be buying for, sometime, hopefully. So I think now I just have enough knives. I've been to the point where I've been giving them away. And I got this with like a blade tack on the back. So it's kind of like the one I got on the Alpha Dog. It came with it. It's got a Kydex sheath. It is full tang. And to tell you the truth, it feels, what does it say? If you ever need a bit of help, let me know. Can't do a whole bunch, but it's still helpful. Nice play. Yeah, that one was okay. This is I don't know if you can see that. That thing is just got a grip on it too. This one I was gonna try to get for more of a slicer instead of the poker I keep in my pocket. Not a good point for the defensive stuff as much unless you are, chop blocking or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and it came with, I mean, that's how the sheath came. And you can take those blade tacks out and you can turn it the other way. So instead of it being straight up and down, I could have a horizontal carry. But yeah, that thing, I literally just got this like an hour ago. It came to me an hour ago. Yeah. saw it on Amazon while I ordered all her stuff, and I was like, yup, I think I want that. I thought it looked cool. It actually feels like really good in the hand. And it's supposed to be an outdoors knife. I mean, it's got the drop point. I think that's what you call it, right? Drop point. Either way, it's got a positive click. That thing works good. So yeah, I like that thing. I cannot wait to play with this. I might try to slash stuff with it a few times ahead of time just to see if it's good enough. But I'm pretty sure. Full tang, nice, and it's got a little meat too. I think it's a G10, and the grip is just like right there. It feels good. That's all I can think about. I'm like, ow, we gonna fight with this one? Hey, what's going on? Very nice. Cooking dinner. I just ate myself. That's probably why I'm so tired. I'm ready to pass out. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try this thing out. It's supposed to be an outdoors type knife, but I'm gonna play with it for defensive purposes too. See if I can't get some good chops out of it. But it's small enough. I never get these shiny blades either. This is like I did on that Alpha Dog, and the only reason why I got that stonewash blade on that thing was because of I didn't have anything that wasn't all black. So I ended up getting that one. And then that M-Tech turned out with a green handle. So now I got a couple now or something. But I'll have to see which pack I'm going to end up putting this one in, because this thing is just slick. And I forget the blade size. It's like 4 inches or so, 3.8 or something like that. I mean, that thing's funky. Oof. I like the crazy blades. So that's comfort. I could still probably pummel with that. It's pretty short handle. I think it was like 8 inches overall, something like that. Close to it. Yeah, why not? And I like the fact that I can unscrew that and put it for a horizontal carry if I want to. But I might just leave this one like this, or even switch to the other side. So I got it on the left side and throw it on my battle belt if I feel confident enough with it. I guess we'll see. I mean, it's got some meat to that blade too. I don't know if you can tell. It's got like an angle right here. Oh, there you can see it a little bit, and that's on the back side. I mean, the thing's freaking meaty. I like the feel of that thing. I think I could do some nice chop blocking with that thing. Like slice. It feels like it's pretty sharp. Oh yeah, it took some skin off right there. Yep, pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, so current situations in the world. What we got here? Just got a nice battle box made in China. Yeah. All these things are made in China now, pretty much. I mean, unless you're playing, that Alpha Dog I've got is made in America, but I don't think anything that seems useful enough to me is going to be under $100 if it's made here. Meanwhile, I think this was like 20-something dollars. It might have been almost 30. I forget what it said, 28 or something like that. Maybe is what it came out to. And this one I do believe too is, I don't remember actually if this was made in China. I'm pretty sure it was though. It's like 420 stainless. Came with a little rag you can wipe it down with after use and stuff like that. I was just kind of impressed because I was like, man, it comes with a Kydex. It comes with like a Blade Tech. Great for skinning deer. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure this would. It's got that kind of blade. Definitely. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to try it out at some point here. I literally just got it today. I'll be out this weekend. I'm gonna try to get as much video in as I possibly can. I haven't posted in a couple days, so it's been the first time in I don't know how long. I've been doing a video a day for probably over a year or something like that now. And the shorts, like last weekend, shorts was just like insane. I just hammered the shorts, and it was fun. It was a lot to do actually. When I think about it, there was like 30 of them. Oh, I wish I could show you what else I got this weekend from somebody who had an old 22 Bolt Savage, an old one, for like dirt cheap. I got it for like next to nothing. A little 4-power old school Bushnell scope on that thing, but I can't play with that. Can't play with that on here. I will this weekend though. That will be my break time. I'm gonna see if that thing's sighted in or not. Plink it up a little bit. Yeah, do enjoy the shorts. I'm not sure what yet. Upgrade. So what do you have, like a 22 pistol or something? And is it, or rifle, or what? I don't know what you got for whatever, but 9mm, like a FX9 I have a Scorpion, pistol wise, some Glocks. That's about all I got for regular pistols besides that 22 pistol, but a lot of going up to a heavier caliber, depending on which kind of pistol you might have, is pretty much just a recoil management. Once you learn how to, it seems like each caliber has a different, you know, like a 380 does like a pop like this. Pistol, okay. Okay, cleavage burner. Yeah. So depending on which one you're looking at and what you're looking at, it's a big difference, huge difference. 9 is just probably the best bang for your buck, is what I feel like. Compatible with a few different pieces that I have, and ammo's not as much as 40 or 45. Like 40 doesn't even make sense to me. People are like, no, 40 is good. Have you heard anything about? Nope. Have I heard anything about it? No, I'm not sure I have, actually. I don't know. No, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with all that. Best bang for the buck, 9mm. Yeah, probably 9mm. You get the most rounds, you get, I don't know, that's easy enough recoil to deal with, especially with a full-size piece. Read the comment above. Jeez, I missed something. Read the comment above. I don't know how far back it was. I don't know. I want to see more of the self-defense lessons personally. Oh, self-defense stuff. Yeah. Usually I use the big guy for under the emojis. Man, I can't dig through here. I can't keep up with this. This is a pain in the butt. Scroll through underneath emojis. Oh. Yes. Give me a laugh. Too much going on out there. Man, I don't know. You have to write me again or something. I can't figure out what you're talking about. But yeah, the self-defense stuff. Yeah, usually I do a lot of that stuff with the big guy. I could try to see if I end up with the kid out there, see if he wants to do some. He's still learning a lot of stuff, but I'm sure we could use him as a demonstration. It usually looks pretty good when I'm doing something to the big guy. If it works on the big guy, you figure, you know, it's probably gonna work on people smaller too. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of that. Not recently. Yeah, I think it was last year. Really, it was the last time I really did a couple videos. What kind of self-defense style stuff do you like? I really like doing the combative stuff a little bit more. I like the wrist locks. I like the flipping, the throwing, the elbows, a little bit of trapping. But then I got to explain everything, I feel like, online, because people are like, what are you talking about? How does that work? Or what is... I think I did a little bit of trapping stuff and a little bit of wrist lock stuff on YouTube. I don't know. Some of the ground fighting stuff's kind of like for any kind of like a demonstration, anything. And I did judo for quite a long time, but I did not do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a very long time. A year and change, maybe, something like that. I do like that stuff. That's what I'm referring to. Oh, the combative stuff. Yeah, I could see if the Midwest Survivor there wants to do a little bit this weekend. Maybe I'll do some out in the woods again. It's always fun to have a video with like a cornfield in the back or something like that. Yeah, it's always fun to have like a cornfield in the back or the woods or something like that for a background, and you're doing like I don't know, hand-to-hand stuff, and it's nowhere near in the city or anything like that. I could always go back down to one spot with all the graffiti on the wall too, and get video down there. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't with that one. I might just do it out at the land somewhere. Get a nice background of some woods or something like that. It's fun. I don't know, what type of stuff do you like seeing as far as being able to defend against? Do you like to just see a punch or grab? I do have training knives. I do have padded stakes. I don't know what. I mean, I could pretty much do whatever to that boy. He's pretty good with it. He takes everything pretty good. I guess except for straight up groin shots or something like that, I could pretty much do whatever. I would imagine he's pretty good. He's trying to get as efficient as he possibly can himself. I do like doing that stuff. It seems like nobody watches it. Maybe like a year later or something, it might hit like 100 views or something like that. But I mean, I don't get anything on these live streams either. It gets like 30 or 40 views ever since I had my censorship issue. But it's yeah, it's good. Maybe I do some self-defense stuff too on the quick shorts here and there or something. I don't know. The shorts just like, it seems like they pop and then they just drop. They never come back on. As a small female, I don't know, really, maybe being grabbed using momentum favor. Oh, yeah, we could do a bunch of that stuff. Actually, I could let me write something down real quick. Let me grab a pad. Oh, I got a pad. I got a pad with a bunch of targets, but it's got paper too. So it should be good. Sounds like someone died upstairs. It just fell. Bang. Yeah. I need to remember to bring this stuff out. You gotta see some of these targets. I'll write that down. So, look at those targets. That's from that T-Rex Arms. I printed them off of there. Time to beat 4.68 seconds, 0.94 for a shot. But you know, you put 4 in there. You do 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, however you want to do it. But it's a total of the 10 rounds or whatever. But you gotta be able to hit it. And I think it was this one's at 7 yards. No, this one's a 5-yard target rifle. But yeah, that thing is crazy. My time's like double that. Like, no kidding, that thing. I never practiced just that specific one long enough to even try to get closer to that time. That's no time whatsoever. Got a regular sheet in here of paper so I could write that down. Grabbing momentum. It's a good idea. I have fun doing that stuff. It's just timing and then getting out with the homestead survivalist. We live too far away, man. Too far away to get out there. Momentum. And I'll make it kind of violent or something like that. Self-defense from being grabbed, maybe, right? From being grabbed. Can already think about like 10, 20 different things I'd like to do like instantly, especially because I'm so much smaller than most of my buddies that I mess with. So that's like the only way I could get those guys is when, you know, using it against them, catching them off guard, if they slip or trip, or if I can yank them. Kazushi goes in the 8 direction. Balance break goes in like 8 directions. So depending on which way someone pushes, pulls, yanks, you can continue the pull. You can, or if they push, you continue pulling. You can, yeah. Balance breaking works great, especially for us smaller people who are lower to the ground. We can yank them bigger people off, balance a little bit better. The only problem is usually those bigger people are so much damn bigger and stronger. It's really kind of a pain. But yeah, you can use it to your advantage. Definitely works. Could throw some locks in there too. I don't know how much you like wrist locks and stuff. I really like that stuff. But I mean, I'll show strikes too. It doesn't really matter. It's either way, get them off of you, get away. That's the big thing, getting away from any of that stuff on the self-defense stuff is just getting out of there. Don't stay and fight kind of a thing. I'd love to do like weapon retention stuff too, but I mean, there's so much stuff. I was going to start putting more stuff over on Rumble, but I mean, that is like worse than YouTube for me. Like, I get no views. I got a whole bunch of views when I did a bunch of the shorts videos. But it never lasts. There's nothing lasting on those shorts videos. It's like burn up and then flop. I mean, the things don't last after that. It's just a real hot burn and then it's gone. It's like a day of straight up and then fall right off. So then you don't get anybody coming back. They might see that, they might click on that, but then they're not going to watch another one of your videos for, and it's like, okay, so they all watched a video about like those magnets or something that I had on it, or weapons magnets, and then that was it. Never see him again. I'm shocked YouTube even lets me get anybody on here anymore. It's like, it's crazy. But I've been slowing down on the videos this past week just because I've got so much to do. And I'm still caught in that line of having enough time and working to have enough money to have more time. Money, time. It's always time. But you need more money to have more time, and with everything going up, I'm just getting bagged. I feel like I have no even balance. I should have more of a balance. I was thinking about taking this weekend off, but at the same time, when it's overtime, you know, I'll be on overtime for tomorrow or whatever. So I'll still get overtime, but the overtime would be even better with another 6 hours or something on Saturday. So I don't want to have to work a full day or whatever, but it's still time too, because I could wake up and run out to the land instead of doing that. What do you do for a living? I can't begin to explain the full thing to you, but it's not a normal machine that I run. I do everything by hand, but I work in a machine shop, basically. Aerospace, I guess you could say, because I do some aerospace, but yeah, they're just real busy right now. We go through waves. Sometimes it's steady, and then sometimes it's just mobbed, and it's mobbed right now when I could use the money. I mean, we all could use the extra money so I can get more food and more ammo or whatever else I need. Keep a couple extra bucks for the emergency fund, whatever, but yeah, that's it's not fun. I hear a small elephant coming down the stairs. It's that way. I could hear it. It always sounds like elephants running around here. They're all heel walkers. Everybody who comes here walks on their heels. They're not very soft and light on their feet. They're all like thump thump. That's no way to move around. That's no way. Yeah, so machine shop stuff. That's I don't know. It's not the best thing, I guess. Saving fund is being eaten away by inflation easily. I mean, you can't even. You don't want to leave it in the bank, right? Well, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But you don't want to leave it in the bank because you lose some money. You don't want to leave it under the pillow because you lose some money. Silver and gold's down low. But the gold is real hard to buy, even at 1/10 of an ounce. I mean, I see everybody talking about all those new gold backs. and you can get gram bars here and there. Usually what I'll do is I'll try to, like, if I do have enough currency on me that day, I'll try to get like a 10th ounce of gold, but that's so rare. It's just so much easier when silver's $19. Even at $4 over spot, it's like 23 bucks. So it's easier to get that, but it's hard to use the silver and gold as an emergency fund, because if you need something, you're going back and selling it before the price has even gone back up. So that's really got to be money that you know you don't need to touch. Like, all right, I got an extra 500 bucks. I'm gonna save 200 in the emergency fund. I'm gonna do 200. You know, so I try to keep the cash fund kind of even to the gold, so that way I could use the cash before I sold the silver or the gold, and then I, with, you know, $500 extra dollars, I'll put 100 in my pocket, so I know I don't need to touch nothing. Try to stuff the emergency fund, and then try to set off to the side the bullion, and that stuff. Hopefully, one day, if everything goes screw, I can use that to like pay my land off. It's my hope, having something like that, and they always say that it's enough. Like, excuse me, the ounce of silver or something like that. It's like a day or two of food for a family. Usually, when there's some sort of economic collapse in all the other countries, you could still get stuff. Their dollars won't be worth nothing. They'll be, you know, a loaf of bread, $10,000, whatever. Oh, okay, here, an ounce of silver, and then you can get the bread, the peanut butter, the jelly, and then you got whatever else, and the cereal, and I mean, you could afford stuff because it's still taken everywhere around the world. Everybody still takes the gold and the silver. So I don't know. I think it's a good thing. Worst comes to worst, but I wouldn't want to do it, is like trade off bullets. That's a precious metal that I collect more of, because it's like dual purpose. I mean, you could trade it off, I'm sure, barter or something like that, but I don't like to. I was like, here, I'll trade you a few bullets for some of that food, and then you give me some of that food. That's why you better have your own food, right? But then I'm like, whoo, I got my food, and I walk away, and poof, yeah, with the bullets I just get, what a pain in the. Just the thought about that would be ridiculous. But yeah, I like buying the ammo too, because I mean, we have a few places around here, they'll purchase ammo from you too. So if you ended up going out and buying a case of AR shells or something, like, oh, I get a whole thing of 223. Okay, cool. Or 5.56, whichever one you want. And say you use like half of that case and you go broke. You've been training and you know, 500 rounds or something. You still got 500 rounds left. So you got 25 boxes left or something like that in there. You could just bring them down, and then they'll give you whatever for them. It's never the price that they're selling them for. So if they're selling for 15, you might get $10 on a box or something like that. But it's you know, you can still get money from it. I just don't like the idea of selling my ammo, because then I'm always going to regret that. I've only regretted selling a couple weapons, but selling the ammo, I'm locked into a couple calibers. Probably adding one more caliber, and then I'm just done. That's it. With the, I don't know. They say never fear that guy who's got, you know, 200 weapons or something. Fear the guy that has the one, that practices with that one all the time, and he knows everything about that one, and he's very comfortable and uses it all the time. So that's the one I'm trying to be. Even though I got a newer piece, I upgraded. Well, that's a year ago now, probably. I traded 2 in plus a few hundred or whatever, and I got a nicer rifle. So I've only been on that specific one, but I've been on that platform for a little while, but I've only been on that specific rifle for like a year. Last weekend I did a little ting. I took a few videos too, but I'm reluctant to put some of that stuff up, because it's like, get hammered again, and then instead of only being 2 or 3 people on, the other day there was about 10 people on or something, but there'll be like nobody on if I put that up. They just don't send it out there at all, is what it seems. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw 2EDU had some stuff on. Peace, bro, eating dinner with the family. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. But 2EDU, another Michigan guy, met him out in Flowerville at a Second Amendment rally. Was that last year? I don't remember. Got a picture with him or whatever too. I threw it up on the community tab. So it was probably like a year ago or something like that. He posted a video today of a congresswoman who was explaining, she was like from Russia or something like that, Ukraine or something like that. She came here and she was explaining about freedom and everything, and saying it's not right what they're doing with these bans and everything, all the ban stuff that they were trying to push. And that was after they just did that vote. And man, she's like, this is evil. I was like, oh damn. I mean, yeah, go check his video. I put it in the community tab, and yeah, it's something to go check out. I would check it out. I listened to the video. I like him. He does good videos. It was nice to meet him in person and everything. That was pretty cool. And yeah, he does good. He stays up. He's pretty much like another Guns and Gadget for the most part. I don't want to compare the two at all because they're different, but yeah, same idea though. He's up on the news usually. I know he has a locals channel and everything too that he does extra stuff on, so you're not on YouTube. And I've really been debating on this whole YouTube thing, if it should be continued or if I should just do once a week, or if yeah, I don't know, maybe start doing more lives or something instead of just recording. There's so much stuff going on. But I feel like let's talk. There's so much to talk about, but then I have nothing to say when I get on live. So I feel like, but I'm gonna work on a self-defense video or two, and then man, I don't know. I'll get those couple reviews out that I was gonna do, and then after that, we'll have to see. I think I'm gonna hop off now. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you soon. Any questions or anything like that, send them down in the comments. And more than willing to chit-chat. Have a good day.